What's up, everybody? Sean here with another Live to Roll. Got Bobby back hanging out with us this week. Kind of a little bit of a easy hangout week. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you want to talk about, bring up, drop them in the chat. Definitely love to hear from you. We're kind of just doing a little bit of a hangout, relaxed show. So whatever you guys want to talk about, let us know. And yeah, we're here for it. So let's do some quick intros. I'm Sean. I'm a C5, C6 quadriplegic from a snowboarding accident 22 years ago now. Bobby, you wanna?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Bobby Rohan here. C56 as well. Bicycle accident, 30. I don't even know what day it is right now, but the end of this month is my life birthday. So it's coming up 36, 37 years or something like that. So,
What day is it again? I think I have it in the calendar, but it's the
all right. Um,
30th or
uh, uh, 20, 27th.
okay. My bad.
So whatever day that is, Thursday maybe, Thursday or Friday.
I think it's Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But today's
so
actually
yeah, how's that coming along? Nothing special.
okay. Yeah, just hanging out. Yeah, I mean the life, especially after the first maybe 10 of them, it's kind of just maybe like a nice day to just relax and
Yeah,
kind of
I
enjoy.
think so. It's Friday. I'll be at the Abilities Expo with my boy Chad from Share Life. So we'll be hanging out. So if it's my anniversary is Friday, so I think so. But yeah, so just hanging out.
Awesome. That'll be a good, honestly, that's a great way to spend your life day at the expo. That's a huge community event. Get a lot of community support, people that you've known probably for that entire, some of them for that entire 36 or is it 37 now? I thought 37 years now, or 36. Now I'm
37.
confused. I'm like, wait.
89. Oh, whatever, 89. And then there's some math ball, 9, that is 6. Yeah, 3. There you go. Carry the 1, 37.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
Nicole, I hope to see you there too, my friend.
yeah, I know that's awesome. Going to be everybody at the expo. Definitely, you guys go check out and hang out with Bobby and Chad at the Chair Life booth. I think Robert's going to be going down on Friday too. I believe he said Friday was the day he was
Friday and Saturday, I think
free.
he's coming with
Saturday, so
us.
yeah, Robert Soto will be down there, hanging out. Be a good time, and honestly, it should be pretty cool. The new Long Beach Convention Center, or not the new convention center, but new location of
Ooh, ooh. I think that one's older,
yeah,
older than uh,
older.
older than LA. Yeah,
Uh, yeah, no, I know that's I, I I didn't think it was a new one. I just meant like new venue. uh,
yeah.
but yeah, so yeah, that's what I guess. I don't know if anybody has any questions or anything like that. I can. One of the things that I was gonna say that mention we've been talking about doing because it's been this heat wave in on the west part of the country here, especially California and stuff. We've been crazy heat wave. We out here we had 100-degree days a couple days, but actually I think there was even hotter days out. Normal, not maybe where you are in Orange County, but like where Robert is, San Dimas. He had hotter temperatures than we did out here in the desert. So
Like, so how hot did you get? I mean, because we got 2 days in a row where it was 91 degrees here at the beach.
we had 2 days in a row that were right at 100. Like they were like the 100
So
right hot.
that's like 85 here. I
Yeah.
mean, we were 90. You know what I mean? For a beach, come on. Like I'm like running around with my head cut off because I got a lot of things on the fryer right now. And thank you for those that have reached out. I'm going through a lot of family situation, and it's just been crazy. So running around, in and out in this heat, when I can, I was trying to get some lunch and just, I don't like fast food. So going in, another transfer in, and then back in my hot car is just getting crazy.
Do you not
And
try not use the drive-through for the fast
I,
food?
I don't like
It's hard. Okay.
I'm not a big fan of eating in my car. I'm not a big fan of fast food. I mean, if I'm gonna get it, it would be El Pollo Loco, bring it home and eat it. But I just can't eat in my. I don't know. It was great in my 20s when I did that, and I just my stomach can't handle it anymore. Um, it's just not. It's not the same. It's not the same. That's what sucks.
Yeah.
I, I feel worse afterwards. I like might as well not eat, and that's not the answer. So in the morning, I do try to prepare and bring a protein bar, some fruit, some veggies. If I think about really what my day is, then I'll pack another a sandwich. Luckily, I've been having that helped out with me. So yeah, it's just been crazy, but I just can't do it. So and then the days I didn't, I had to go inside somewhere because
Yeah.
I'm too stubborn.
But yeah, no, I've tried both. Like when I was out more and having to do fast food on my own and stuff, or get something. Um, and yeah, if it's hot, it sucks to get in and out of the the van.
But
Uh,
even when it's hot, it even sucks if you're gonna eat in your car too. It's like
that's true.
I
Yeah, you
mean,
got.
the
Yeah,
air blasted, but it's just still you're like it's
that's
hot
that's probably why I had to replace my AC compressor twice on my old van.
because you sat there eating and your air is just blasting on you.
Yeah, yeah, that was my tool for not overheating was just find somewhat shady spot if I could to park and blast the AC and eat. And usually by the time I was doing that, if I was out and eating, I'd be low and just like, all like, just being an ass in there, just trying to do whatever I could to like rip that bag open and get food. Uh,
You're-
but
no,
uh,
it was crazy. I mean, um, I'm not going to get political and all saying what the environment is doing this to us, but it's not helping. And
No, I know.
uh,
There's definitely global warming. That's not political. That's science.
you know,
That's
it was. It was. I'm not going to start anything in the chat, but it was. I went to. I took my grandson Saturday. No, wait. I don't know. Saturday or Sunday. Sunday. Where I took him to the movies, and we went and saw Project Hail Mary because I had read the book twice, and they followed the book really closely. So if you haven't seen Project Hail Mary, check it out. It's a good movie. And it's about the sun getting an infection, and it's only going to make the earth colder and go through an ice age for a week. I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. Let's have that, sun get weaker, not so much hotter. Jeez, I think I swear. Sorry about that, but yeah, I was just like, yeah, let's go through an ice age. But I know then we're going to complain about that. We're never happy. So, and I don't care if you're, paralyzed, quad, able body. We're always going to be. It's too hot. It's too cold. We're never happy.
yeah. Everyone wants to complain about the weather. That is the one of the hottest things to complain about in like for anybody. But yeah, no, I think that it's definitely just been a lot. But one of the things that's what I was gonna bring it up is for I've been like right now I feel my face feels super dry. Like I've just it's been like dehydrating because it's so hot, so dry out here in the desert, like that different arid environment. So that's what I've had to make, like a little bit more like trying to do more to not only moisturize my skin but keep hydrated. Like Leah actually made like an electrolyte drink for us, and she's gonna start like making kind of her own. She's got the awesome recipe, but
I like how you say our own, or wait, her own.
I get to drink it. I got a cup of it right here. I'm drinking it. It's nice. But that's a she just made it. She made some today, and that's a to like test and see what this mix would be like, and it's good. So that's one thing that try to start doing that a little bit. Make sure to stay hydrated and
Yeah, put it in the chat.
yeah,
I'd love to just know a couple of ingredients. I mean, besides salt, and I mean, salt is a huge thing when it comes to those electric lights and keeping that salt up because, even though you're not sweating, you're draining some of those electrolytes. And that's one of the things is keeping that not too high. Watch your cholesterol, I mean, and your sodium. And I always run on the low side. And I think talking about this in the past, a lot of our chattees here run on the low side because of we overdrink. We drink a lot of water.
yeah.
I don't know about you, Sean, where you run, but it's always good to keep track of that because having low can be, where you can get confusion and dizziness and low of energy being too low. So watch it, but salt is a big thing. I drink, I buy my own. I'm not Swifty as much as Leah is making her own, and maybe it'll be your multi-million-dollar company in the backyard there, having all these chemicals, and
I love
next thing you know, you're selling it. And but yeah, keeping that hydration going during these hot and weathers is huge.
Yeah, no, it's really important when it's hot. And then, like, even for just different, like, moving out here to a desert arid environment, in general, I have to be more conscious of, staying hydrated and, like, not only like inside and out fully. Because, like, right now, I'm telling you, I feel like I gotta go. My like lip is feels so chapped, and like my cheeks feel like they're so dry under my beard.
And be careful of soaps because soaps really can dry you out. Some soaps definitely with alcohol in it, so make sure you get alcohol-free soaps.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I'm sure Leah knows all about it, but I know I used to be all flaky. Well, I still am, but I don't use any alcohol in my soaps, and especially I never use those body wash.
uh,
Those they're so bad for your skin. Um, so I tend not to use those. I do that. I do it. Those people make those natural soaps with like little scrubbers in, and so I find cheap ones on eBay and buy a bulk of them.
nice. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, that was something I never knew anything about that. Soaps, what like different dehydrating agents were in different types of soaps and stuff. And yeah, he does know about that stuff and like kind of informed me that yeah, like I've used which soaps are better to use and which ones like
Yeah,
are not going to dry out your skin like that. Because it's
right.
super important when like for everybody in general. But I feel like for us quads, we don't sweat either. So like that's another I feel like another factor that allows your skin to be extra dry even as well because we're not getting that natural skin like that moisture coming out from our pores. It's just we're just dry. So uh,
Everyone tells me, because you don't sweat, that's why your back is always itchy, which my back is constantly itchy. I mean, where is it? This is my favorite pin. I don't know because it doesn't slip out of my hands, but here, here's me all day long. Just like, but I'm pretty sure I got it from my dad because as a kid, he used to lay on the ground on his stomach. He's like, here, take off his shirt. And he's like, scrub my back. I mean, scratch the head. I mean, we used to scratch the hell out of it. They had every kind of scratcher in the house. And my dad just sit there and scratch his back till it's uh, just almost red as can be. So,
do you have any type of skin thing? Like, is it just dry? Because like, so for me, one thing I'll actually, I don't know if I've really talked about this before on here. Um, I get like eczema patches, like where I'll get like little red blotchy dry patches. Sometimes I'll get them in my nose right here, if my face gets very dry, and then I even get them on parts like on the side up here of my head, and I have got them all over my chest, and then I think I have them in a couple spots of my back. But a lot of those, like my chest and the back, is because in the shower I will hold that shower head on my chest like on hot water for like the 15, 20 minutes I'm in the shower. Like the whole time I'm in.
Yeah, that's a quad thing. That will also dry your skin out even
Yeah,
worse.
that's what I'm saying. So that dries my skin out, and I didn't know that's what was doing it. That was Leah pointed that out to me. It's like, dude, you're holding the water on your chest. Like that's why you have that big patch on your chest. It's like hot water. You're hitting, and then like I'm like, oh, okay. So now I try to like not make like one spot where I'm just like holding water. Because I was getting those too, like in my back. I was getting them like because before my chest, sometimes I'd hold it on my shoulder, like right over my shoulder, like on my neck, right there, like because it's I'm
I,
cold. Hold, you're warming up.
Angry Quad, you say SoCal has no humidity. We are getting each year, it gets more and more where you can just feel the air just thick like that. Maybe not where Sean lives now because he's more in the desert, but around here in the Southern California area of the city near the beach, the humidity is going up. I know what it's like. I used to go back to North Carolina every summer, and yeah, it's starting to feel like that a little bit more and more. It's funny how it changes.
Yeah, here it's pretty dry and arid, but we have monsoon seasons out here. So like near the end of the summer, it gets like that monsoon weather, so it does get the humid.
Yeah, because the humidity is all trapped and hits those mountains and desert areas.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's
Getting
good.
worse. Yeah, it's getting worse.
Yeah, I do believe it is. But eventually, when uh, there's the major quake and you guys fall into the ocean on the coast, I'll have we'll have our oceanfront property over here. We'll be beach area.
Perfect. The oldest joke in the book. Yeah.
Now I know that's like the I've been hearing about that quake since I was like I don't know as long as I can remember elementary school.
Me.
uh,
Or they say like Vegas will have the oceanfront view.
oh yeah, Vegas because if all of California fell off, yeah.
Yeah, because it's that fault line. And I guess you would have to figure out what
Uh,
side
I'd
you're
work
on.
or close to it on the one area.
You might have it. You just might be destroyed and flattened and like
uh,
living with no home. But hey, we got oceanfront.
uh, but what's man-made irrigation? Just like Arizona, I'm not sure what you're referring to, Angry Quad, on there. But the cold exposure Wim Hof, I've seen that guy's YouTube video, and that guy is cool. The Wim Hof guy. If you guys look, and that's that dude. They actually scientifically like he in a medical lab with tests was submerged in a cold tank and was able to keep his core temperature level for I forget how long, which is like well not normal. Like that's the video that I watched and it was a cool video. So that is cool.
Wim Hof. I'll have to look it up. I haven't heard about it.
They call him the Iceman, but it's all about cold exposure stuff. I don't know about all the other cold exposure stuff, but he did physically, medically show that he could keep his core temperature like level in an ice bath, like while he was.
And I mean, I haven't really looked into if this is true or not, but I know they say, hey, doing those cold baths are really good for your heart and your body, your immune system. Yeah, you just put it right when I was thinking. So having those kind of things, uh, definitely I've heard is a plus for your body of getting sick and help your immune system, all kind of great benefits. So no, I'm never really looked it up. So yeah, George Strait, good guy, good guy.
You know. And Quad Life asked about the Abilities Expo this weekend, and Bobby will be there on Friday. I will not be there actually, though. Leah and I will just moved out here, and That just wasn't going to be possible for us to do the expo. So, but Bobby will be there. Chad, that's on the Rolling Over the Hill. He has a booth, the Chair Life booth. So go check his Chair Life booth out. He does have some awesome for quad life. You might really like his hook it too. He's gonna bring some hook its and stuff like that. I know. So go make sure to check them out. Robert Soto will be there. Um, I know
But
Michelle will be there from Golden
Michelle,
Oldies.
Ellen, yeah, Ellen Stoll and Julianne should be there. But if you want to get a hook it, pick something up off the ground, just have this land, so I don't have to reach over much. Put it there. Put it there.
Yeah, no, honestly, the hook is like one of the coolest tools. That's what we talked about before too.
And it's got two sizes. So this one, it's funny when I'm here by myself. I've been using this one, and actually, you can see it's kind of bent because I use it a lot for.
Oh yeah, you put a little bend in that one.
Yeah, I close my barbecue down with it on my smoker, and the lid's heavy. So a couple times it's got been like whoa, really fast. So, but I go outside, reach behind, close my door so easily with this things. And then I just before the doors close, I throw it back inside, and then when I get home, grab it again, put it back in this office because there's this is my desk, and I drop things that go way under my desk. So this longer one gets those items, and then this one gets the short ones. So
Yeah, no, that's and
it's like I don't know if you ever dropped your hand towel. You know, it's and you're like sitting there forever like this
yeah,
and just trying to get it so you can get it to where you can scoop it under your hand and bring it up. This thing does it so much quicker. It's changed my life. I use it in my car. Somebody saw me using it like 3 weeks ago, and this gal had a bad back, and she's just like, I can't bend over. Where'd you find that? I have a reacher, but that one looks way better because it was her bad back, and she had arthritis in her hands. And I had an extra one in my car. I just gave it to her. Just like, here, you can have this one.
yeah, that's
So,
super cool. That's what we ended up. We gave a few of those away last year at the Abilities Expo because when Chad came out to visit and hang out and see if like he was going to do the booth, he brought some and some of the lap trays, which we still have a few lap trays left over from there, so we can maybe raffle those off or something. Give see if we can give those out. I gotta now that we're getting settled and stuff, get all find all that stuff. 'Cause I still have a few things to get raffled off. I even have a couple Cush pockets left that he had sent me, and I just with it, this whole last year has been hard with like those kind of things got stuck in a bin and tucked away. So, so yeah, do some giveaways soon here with some of those things. And if people don't know, Cush Pocket is a little under wheelchair like uh, pocket pouch. It goes under your cushion. It's like it like slides and just sits under there. Pretty cool. They're cool, cool little products. And
okay, go
what's that?
ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, and it's a disability-owned company. It's a husband and wife. He's a para, she's a quad, and they do their company. So
All right.
just shouting them out.
Somebody just asked about a reacher magnetizing. Um, I just found this. This is great. I ordered one actually today. Let me see if I can find it real quick for you guys. Oh, okay. You'll have to check this out on your own, but it's called Telestick. Okay, I found them um, on eBay. It is a Telestick multi-reacher. If anybody wants to write down the number right now, TS 3700. Portable reachers. It's got the one with the adhesive magnet. So they're going to look like this. These are great. Um, so it's got, so this is a telescope. stick. And because like, and I bent this one the other day too. Just I drop a lot of things. So on the end of here is a sticky adhesive that you can wash. Like I wash it with soap and get all the dirt off it, and then it's still sticky again. So obviously, with a pin like, oops, um, with a pin like this, right? So hard to pick up. Whoops. You can't pick this up with the hook it. Sorry, Chad.
Yeah, you're
Uh,
good.
so this one, if I drop it, this is cool. It's a telestick that will be magnet. I mean, not magnet, because I just saw Leah put that up there. It's got this sticky. Boom.
Huh.
Oh, God. So that's been a saver. But today on eBay, I found it. This, because I'm like, oh, man, I don't want to ruin this. And I found this on Amazon a long time ago during the pandemic. I can find them, but they're not available. But on eBay, I found it today. Just so funny that we were talking about this. I found it today. Where'd that go? Okay, I found it today, and it's got one that's like the one I just showed you, and one with a magnet, and it's got even a little bit of a hook to it. And like I said, it's by if you go to eBay, go to Telestick, TELESTIK multi reacher TS3700. And it will say portable reacher, adhesive magnet, and hook. And you get the combo for $18. So check it out.
Too bad. Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, Robert, I'm way ahead of you, buddy. She does have that. Jeanette has the telestick. It's got both in one. It's like a multi stick. I even found that one at yeesh. Let's see here. A website called Industry Maintenance Supply. IMS is the initials, Industry Maintenance Supply. And the website is called imsbolt, BOLT.com. And it's called the 2X Telestick, all one word. And it's a combo where it's got them both for $23.54. So, um, yeah, it's and Jeanette. Oh, when I showed Jeanette work, well, no, I think she had one too, but we found them at the Billy's Expo many years ago, and it's been hard to find, but I finally found two places that have one. So I don't know if you're looking at it, Sean,
Yeah, I
but
can pull it up. I was just trying
I,
to type it in.
yeah, yep. There you go. And if you search Telestick, you'll find it. All one word.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I've actually seen the Telesix, and yeah, I don't know. I never have had one, but I do remember seeing Jeanette having one. And I
Yeah. The one on eBay is a little bit nicer because it's just single ones. So the Telestick from IMS Bolt, that one is two in one, but the handles are a little bit bigger. It's a little bit heavier. Not that that's a bad thing. But I like the single ones, like that one, and I've been wanting to get one that you magnetize, but they have them also at like uh, auto shops, like AutoZone and Pet Boys, or yeah, Pet Boys. But they have those magnetized ones for people who drop like a nut or a bolt when they're in the car, so they don't have to go back under. They can just reach down and get it off the ground. Later, Angry.
Yeah, no, that is cool because the mechanic ones. Yeah, that's one I guess I've seen before. Um, that's a good one too. But that's cool. I really actually want to try one like you have with the little cleanable sticky pad that can pick up some stuff. That's kind of cool. The magnet is also awesome, um, but yeah, that's a good one to try. Because
Yeah, go ahead.
I used to pick up stuff from the ground. Well, I felt like was super easy. I was like, oh, it's no big deal. Like I could only really do it with my left hand. I can't pick things up with my right. But from my left, I could just go. I was able to pick things up pretty easily, like small things. I would even like try to do, like little things like that might be. See if I could pick that up. Like, but now I am old and it's harder and it's hard to bend. It's hard to. So the reachers, that's what that hook it has been awesome. But yeah, that's a
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
I used to be able to pick. I used to brag how I can pick up coins off the ground. I think who was it? John just said, "Yeah, those are the hardest." Only when there's carpet. If there's hardwood floor or a pavement, no way I can pick up a quarter. But
Yeah, because you need to push down a little bit. That's like,
back in the day, yeah, push down and it just gets. Now it's like, so I love that sticky thing. And it's like even when you do pick up paper, which isn't that hard, it's all crumbled that by the time a quad gets it up to their lab. It's because
oh
you,
yeah, yeah, picking up paper. Yeah, I
yeah.
know.
So I
Or
love picking that with the sticky stick.
I'll use
With
my caster wheel a lot of times, like because you have to like my finger doesn't not gonna open on its own. I have to like get it to open, like to get the like to around there. So like I'll push it against the wheel, but then a lot of times it will get under the wheel just enough to where the little bit of grip I have won't pull it out from under the wheel. So I have to like move my chair off, like get off of it, and then. But so yeah, I'd love to get one of those things, save myself some of that. And then real quick, I just wanted to shout out, thank you, Teresa, for the super chat. Really appreciate that. And then also Angry Quad leave it later. And I actually have been meaning to check out one of these streams. He does a stream with Rob and Tara tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern. So 3:30, same time we would be starting this stream out here. So we're on Saturday. So check that out. And then also Living and
not
Active, Leland, he didn't put it in the chat, but he's also been doing live streams on Saturdays later in the day, like later afternoon. He's been doing some live stream as well. So check those out if you guys want to follow and hang out with some more cool people. Um,
so
and yeah,
he's
go ahead
got a
and give your advice in the chat.
I have recently been reminded several times why I had to add a seatbelt to my chair. And yes, the caster wheel assist is awesome when it works. Um, so what uh, you're asking for what?
What was it? If
If
you
you
want, if that was what you
seatbelt,
wanted feedback on, but
yeah.
let us know.
Um, hmm. Seatbelts are good. I mean, I'm not going to downplay it. That's for sure. I
Seatbelt,
don't use it personally.
neither do I. I think because we both have a pretty deep bucket in our chair, which helps a lot. Like when you fall forward, um, like it takes quite a bit and my legs are long, so my knees are up. Like my butt is still below my knees, so like gravity, it won't quite take over to flip me forward.
I don't know if you can see it here.
But
This
it
one,
is scary.
I'm not as deep as that's. I just got a new chair. Thank you, Steve at Hands On Concepts. You guys are awesome. But yeah, when you're in a 6 degree, but I'm not. Maybe I'm not seatbelts. I'm not sure. Caster wheel assist is awesome. I don't know what those are.
How we pick it up off the wheel. Like that's the caster.
Oh, and yes, the caster wheel assist
Yeah,
when
so
it
that's
works. Depending on what you're picking up with the casters, because sometimes you have to be where the caster is turned sideways or this.
yeah. I have spun mine or moved in different positions to try to get, or I've actually also slid things. If my caster wheel won't work for something, I've slid things over to another item, like a table leg on the floor or like a wall that I can put pressure against, so I can so I can still get that to work and pick things up.
I hear you. The
Um,
VA wasn't.
yeah,
Uh,
see, so that's with no bucket. I would fall out of my chair all the time if I fell forward. Like
oh yeah,
I would
both.
fall. My ass as soon as I went forward, my ass would come up, and I would tip forward and like flip the chair forward. I'm sure of it. But
Mhm.
I've fallen forward before where I've slipped and mispushed, um, and like I've basically been like had my hands. Luckily I am tall again. My hands on the ground, and I'm just basically like pushing myself up, like, and then I can kind of get my hand to my brake if I can, and then if I can get off my brake, I can get up enough to where I can sometimes reach back and wrap. But it's hard to get back up from that position without anything around me. Like if I have a chair or something near me that I can push off of, I can get back up.
Mhm.
But but yeah, so that's just for falling forward. Don't fall out of the chair, but I still could get stuck. What's up, Frankie Damien? Are you new to the chat? I don't think I've seen the.
No, he's been here. Yeah,
Oh, you have? Sorry.
yeah, many
The,
times. What's up, Frankie?
the
Thanks.
um,
The advice I got today was to drop the schedule meeting times and place for the living active live gatherings and just be ready to be able to be a point of contact. That might be. Getting together these days for support groups is pretty tough. Transportation, area, everybody has their schedule that's pretty busy and running around, and not everybody has it. So if you're trying to start that support group, I know you've really been active at doing that and wanting to get people, folks like you that are spread out. I think that might work. And um, this is probably my weak area as well as Sean's because um, we just live in a big area, and luckily we don't have to um, I wouldn't say worry, but it has been a lot easier since we've gone to um, kind of online, and it helps a lot in getting active with other things. It doesn't have to be a support group. So my homie girl Teresa, um, her and I found each other um, as friends through our workout group, and but now it's like family, and we'll text each other. And I think I've always had this saying is if you go to a support group and have one person there, I've done my job, and where we can support each other. I feel like I've done my job. And, bless your hearts, I see we have 38 people watching right now. And thank you, everybody. I don't care if we have one, and that's fine with me. And I don't care if one person's watching. Somebody, tunes in and says, I like what you said. Thank you. That's all that matters to me. I don't care about the size. I don't care about the followers. I've never been a big person about that. Mine is if I've helped one person, I did my job. And I've been blessed that I live in an area that has lots of people. But I mean, Sean, name one before the pandemic, one big support group. Just name the biggest one you might have been to.
probably either Northridge or Casa Colina. Would be
Okay, so Casa Cleana. I started Casa Cleana support group 25 years ago.
yeah.
For a whole year, I had 4 people, and they didn't come at the same time. I drove from my house here in Fountain Valley, Sean, out to Casa Cleana once a month, and it didn't matter if I had one or none that night. I came home, I did what I set out to do. If I can touch one person, That's all that mattered to me. So it's not about the size. It's not about the numbers. It's about who you touch. And, you know, that's the most important that you should be thinking about. And I think that's how Live to Roll got started, Sean, if I'm not mistaken. If I can show one person and Sean, I mean, we met when you were first injured and I showed you something and you were grateful for it.
Yeah.
And you set yourself even higher limits to do it even better than I showed you. But all I know is back in my head, hey, Sean's transferring. It doesn't matter if it was my way or not. He just heard about somebody that can transfer his same level. So,
Yeah.
don't think about your numbers and think about what's important to you and how you want to deal with it. Teresa said it. Build it, and they will come. If it's your vision.
Yeah, no, that's a good advice too. I was gonna say, so, I mean, same thing, like you said. Yeah, we've just started this stuff. Obviously, like the first thing I did on Lift Roll was literally just to show what my transfer was because it was kind of a weird, unique-ish transfer, and I thought it would be helpful to somebody else. Possibly, it was very helpful to me. And then, like, same with starting the shows. Like, we just did it, and I've done Ballard groups when I was doing the Triumph Foundation Ballard group out in San Bernardino for the small rehab there. It's a very small rehab. I've been there. I've probably been there close to a dozen different times where it was me and like one or two people that were in the hospital at the time, or me and Luis and like one person that was in the hospital. It was like, but that person that was in the hospital was there and they benefited from it. It was always like one or two, whatever it was. It just was. It it's great to be able to help that because if you help that one person, you never know. Like that person could go on to be the next whoever. Like Andrew from Triumph. You gave Andrew some inspiration. Same with me. You gave me some inspiration. Andrew started Triumph Foundation and now has helped tens of thousands of people in Southern California. I don't know how many people Live to Roll has been able to help or touch because now we do this stuff. So like it just spreads. It's a web. So just help people and I feel like that just more people want to do it. And my advice for Leland is I would say I would probably suggest to try to do just the virtual instead, but maybe see if you can do maybe once or twice a month if you're up for it. Try to do like an in-person one to start to grow it because then you can build a community online. Maybe people start to notice that are somewhat local and would want to come out that you're like connecting with online, and then you can meet up once or maybe twice a month or something. So uh, yeah, I don't know. That's just one.
Yeah, and I think I know, when Sean and asked me to come to these, that it wasn't about um, building an empire like everybody thinks of, um, making it big and better. I just want the information to get out. I don't have all the answers. Sean doesn't have all the answers. Together, we, you know, maybe have a simple answer to something, but it's not about that. It's about the togetherness that, hey, if we can give each other's ideas, because just as much as you might learn from me, guys, or Sean and our other family members here at Live to Roll, you never know. I learn from you guys all the time. You guys pop in something that I was like, holy crap, I get online and to watch you, Rob, do your video gaming. Not a big video gamer, but I love your eagerness to battle some of those games out. And one night, I think I watched you for an hour or hour and a half on. He had a All he had to do was take I don't know, a dune buggy or something up this ramp and turn. Or you might have to put it in, but I watched it for an hour and a half, just like I love the determination. He just didn't quit. He just did it over and over and over again. And I feel like that's what we do. We have to go through this over and over again. but it's about not giving up and about supporting each other and relying on one another. I'm getting deep, so be careful because I might start crying. I've been going through a lot, so um, yeah, and without you guys and people texting me and supporting me through what I've been going through, love you guys, man, and just to be here. I missed being away for 2 weeks because you guys have my back and I have your back.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you. We definitely missed you. And yeah, man, don't worry if you want to get emotional. We're here for it. But yeah, that's what we're all a community. We're all here for each other. That's what. That's why I did want to even make sure to shout out everything that Leland, Living and Active, and Rob and Tara and Angry Quad are doing with their stuff as well, man. So take a second, buddy. It's all right. I know been a long couple of weeks, um, and yeah, we appreciate all you guys for sure. So love you guys in the chat. Everybody that supports the channel, and yeah, Live Troll is never intended to be some empire of a thing or anything. It's really just a resource and community for people. So yeah, we're happy to be here and happy to support. Uh,
Thanks, Sean.
Pay it forward, Rob and Tara said, or Rob, and yeah,
Thanks, bud.
and Leah said that it's rare to find someone who cares about people as much as you do. So you're like the glue that keeps the community together, which
We keep each other supported.
definitely, man. Nobody would be able to do this alone, so you got to have support. I honestly don't know where I would be at if I didn't have Bobby and Anthony come into my hospital room back in the day, and especially Bobby with really like showing me the like yeah, as a quad, look at all this shit I can do. I still do all this stuff. Yeah, I drove here. Yeah, so yeah, I met my best friends at Northridge Support Group, David. Yeah, that's what it was, a great community back, especially back. I mean, I'm sure it still is. I just haven't been there in a long time. Not sure how it's been formed since COVID and everything, but Northridge was definitely a great group of people. And that was a unique group too because it actually was run by the psychologist at the hospital. So it was actually run by a professional. So it really had like a good structure and but also just built a great community of friends. Um, and yeah, Leon said couldn't find this kind of love and support anywhere.
No, it's all that's what it's about. Sorry, guys. uh,
You're good, Bobby.
I don't think.
But yeah, man, that's a without you and people like you, like that have just been doing like mentoring and helping people, guide people in those early days. It would be a lot harder for a lot of people out here, especially all the days before the internet. Now people do have the option. You can look stuff up. You can find people that are doing stuff like us. There's just lots of disability influencers and people on the internet showing their different skills and what they're doing and independence, and so you can get motivation. But even that is hard to see when you see something in person. You meet somebody, you talk to somebody. It really can help you kind of motivate and push yourself to you know do everything you can, like be able to live and independently and happily, no matter what your function
Yeah.
and ability is.
Okay. I'm back.
Don't worry. Don't. Yeah, Leon said it's a real man friend. Yeah, or yeah, you're a real man. Yeah, my mom. That's what you. Yeah, you were actually. No, no, actually, no, not I. I didn't go, but you were the first person I saw get injured badly and get taken to the hospital too at a rugby game, and I still end up wanting to play rugby. Before I ever played, I went down to watch you guys play in Oceanside, or no, in San Diego, whatever it was. And you got flipped over, split your head open, was bleeding off of your forehead. So you were a lot of and I'm pretty sure you came back after going to the hospital, getting stitches, and asked to be put back in a game to play like the next game, and everyone was like, "No."
Yeah, the next morning for I think we were probably playing for fifth or sixth. Who knows? Yeah, I think it was that kind of game. But
But
like,
yeah,
come on,
Bobby, you've been inspiration for a long time, man.
that's called stupidity. But
Oh man, but don't know anyone with spinal cord injury who was stoked to find this channel. Oh, who was so stoked to find? Oh yeah, yeah. No, I know. We're happy that's not really cool to have that. To hear that people are excited or happy to.
oh, your mom's in here. Oh my god, I remember that.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, and your friend Jamie went with me to the hospital. I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah,
that was
you call you
little.
call my wife. I'm not calling my wife.
Yeah, no, that was because that was before I ever played. I was literally like right out of the hospital, early days of injury. We went down to like see it because it was like I pretty much I think just because you were gonna be there, because I didn't know anybody else from the rugby team yet. I think I had maybe met Mike, but I didn't really like yeah like so that was funny. But anyways, man, that was lots of cool firsts for with Bobby and lots of motivation. I remember actually one story I will tell that I don't know that I was told when I was in rehab because I had the same physical therapist that you did, but I'm pretty sure he was new. Gary was newer when you were injured, and
Yeah,
then
I think he was an aide when I was there or
yeah,
something.
so he was a PT aide, and then he was like one of the therapists when I was there. So, some years later, there, like but he told me that they used to have like kind of carpet floors in the halls in a lot of the areas before they put the tile in. It was like not that plush carpet, but that hard packed carpet. And he said you would insist you pushed yourself to therapy in the manual chair over the carpet. And then when you started being able to do it somewhat not easily but fairly okay, he said that he put like a gate belt behind your chair so that you would drag Velcro so the Velcro would stick and grab as you pushed and like slow you down. That's what he told me, and it motivated the hell out of me when I was in rehab. I was like, Jesus, are you serious? I was like,
I don't remember. I kind of maybe I thought maybe it was weights or something. I forget what it was. Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
just
that's what Gary told me. He told me that he did that, and I don't know if he was just trying to get to light a fire under my ass to get me to push because like I had the tile floors. He's like Bobby did this on carpet with a Velcro strap. But I do remember hearing that too and being like, oh man, I guess I gotta do the
yeah,
push.
thank you, Sean, and thank you everybody. I appreciate it. I love you, and I think, but we're all here to inspire each other. It doesn't take one person. It takes all of you guys and all of the love of everybody supporting each other. I mean, everybody's got a good story out there. I'll tell you that, and I keep fighting and keep um, inspiring others and watch each other's back. It's just called being a good human. That's really what it comes down to be. We have something in common, but it goes beyond that. It goes into being a good human to somebody on the street that might need assistance, spinal cord or not. I know there's not enough money in the world to solve everything, but just to be, nice to open a door or keep a door open to the simplest things to, you know, um, it was so cool the other day. Um, Going to get gas station and take out a loan. I pulled up. Me and a guy kind of came in at the same time, and I was sort of in a hurry, but I'm like, you you got the better turn than I did, and I said, go ahead. And I was at the gas station that I should be at, and he gets in, and the car, two of them at one of those big. I was at Sam's Club. He went up front, and then the car ahead of me left. So I pulled up right behind him, and he was starting to pump. And the regular person that's supposed to be there to help pump when you honk twice was nowhere to be seen. And he just looked at me, and I'm like, I kind of just stuck my head. I was like, hey, can you give me a hand? He's like, hell yeah, I can give you a hand. Now, if I was an asshole and maybe pulled up in front of him, it'd be like, it would have been an awkward situation looking back going, hey, I know I blocked you off. And also, by the way, I pumped my gas, but it's about, you don't have just, I let them through. Just people are in a hurry these days to not watch each other's backs. And that's all I want to say. We all have each other. There's times when we lean on each other, and there's times when everybody needs to lean on us.
That's true. Yeah, that's everybody. Sometimes you need the support. Sometimes you have to be the support. Just kind of that's what we're all here for each other. Uh, to support each other in any ways we can, especially with like a community thing like this. But in general, like you said, out in the world, everything, even just the energy of whatever the universe things. Like I'll even tell a story where Leah has been out here every single day cleaning up trash in the desert, like all over, not only just on our property, but like even going across the street and stuff. She's like, she just goes around with a little trash picker upper and a little thing, and she's been picking up. And the other day, she found $10 that blew in the wind against our gate. $10 bill. It's like, I feel like that was our like. That's just she. Even for her, it's like that's like the desert. It's like
Sean, there's money in them hills or in them sands. Not that far away from Vegas. You never know what goes on out there.
yeah, just gonna take some strong wind, just blow it all down.
Um, yeah, and I live by that, Eric, and great words, that we all have a story. No one is any better than the other. That's for sure. I don't know anybody else's story, and um, I know the percentage is more than 50% that have it way worse than I do. That's
Yeah.
for sure, and that's what I kind of live off. But you know, but we all go through hard times. I think you were saying it, leaning, that you might have missed it, but I'm going through a lot of family stuff. My dad's really unhealthy right now and had to do something and sign papers where it's not fun right now. And my wife hasn't been feeling well. So it just sucks. It sucks. And I hate going through it. And um, I'm not used to being the well one around here. I'm the one with the UTIs. I'm the one who has broken their hip. Uh, I've had the things that have happened so many times that it's so. Well, I have to be the strong one. It's weird. It's weird how you have to, the roles can reverse on us, and we have to be the strong ones around us to the people we love.
Yeah, no, I know that is hard, and that's what like something that you'd really do have to think about. Um, because like you said, you're used to being the one with the problems, the issues, the health things, needing all the help, and then when that roles can change and things happen to the people that are helping us and caring for us, it's very difficult to be able to manage, and definitely want to have some sort of preparation plan to like be able to at least for like your care and help and like
Yeah.
sort of needs and stuff like that. But all the other aspects are super difficult to deal with
I
already
got
with the emotional mental stuff of everything. um, but But yeah, that was great show. I had just in conversation. I feel like it was good, and just kind of navigated
Leon,
pretty
I can't watch.
well.
I can't watch F1 this weekend, but let me know how it goes. I'll be able to watch it later on. But yeah,
Oh, awesome! Yeah, I know it's at um, I gotta actually. I haven't watched any of the F1 yet, or any highlights or anything yet. This since the season started again. Um, but awesome guys. I mean, I was trying to see if there was anything else in the chat that I missed, and uh, anything else back there, guys? I don't want to gloss over anything, but you guys started getting super active and fast in the chat.
yeah.
um, but yeah, thank you everybody for the support and hanging out and chatting. We'll start working on future shows and guests and things, but these hangout ones are just really nice to do um, regularly as well. So, um,
And I'm not sure uh, what Paul and Robert have planned for Thursday. Chad and I from Rolling Over the Hill, we're going to be live at the Abilities Expo, but our show starts a little bit later, so we might not be able to give you a preview. We'll see. We're setting up on Thursday, so uh, if we set up a little bit later and we can run through the camera and see what's going to be at the expo, we'll try to get that out for you guys.
yeah, you can just call from your phone, one of you guys even.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
do. But yeah, all right, cool. That'll be fun. And then yeah, the expo this weekend. I've just really procrastinated and not been on top of doing stuff. But I do plan to have at least a live stream during the weekend of the expo. I don't know if every day, not being there, I feel like it'll, I'm not sure if I'll want to do every day. And plus having to have somebody call in and doing that or just talking about stuff. But I'm going to try to work that out like kind of today and uh, Thursday so I can figure it out. But we'll have some sort of thing just to highlight as well, plus the Thursday show. Let me go ahead and thank our sponsors, which will also be at the expo. So make sure to check out our sponsors as well. Go check out their booths. Mobility Professionals, Urology Professionals. Mobility Professionals is a DME company, and they're local to Southern California. So if you do need a new wheelchair or standing frame or any of the larger equipment needs, and you're in anywhere in the Southern California area, give them a call. They can help get you all measured up, get everything figured out with insurance, and take care of all the nitty gritty stuff. And then their sister company, Urology Professionals, they're nationwide. So if you do need catheter supplies anywhere in the country, they can ship them directly to your doorstep. Just give them a call, see if they can take your insurance and get it all worked out. But they will handle everything for you, get it all set up, and get them shipped straight to you. So give them a call. They're great companies, great supporters of the community, of Live to Roll, of Triumph Foundation, and a lot of different stuff out here in Southern California. So we do appreciate them very much. And check out Triumph Foundation at the expo as well. Don't forget the. And I don't know, do you know if our friend Mark Abilities has a booth? I'll have to ask. Okay, Mark. So Mark
He
does,
does. Um,
because he didn't last year. He had stuff going on.
no, he does this year. Thanks, Paul. You're awesome, man. He does. God, I just saw it too. Sorry. I'm gonna. If I have any more Southern California people here, um, I just texted him to give him crap. um, because I'm on this, my internet's slow. But he will be there, Mark, with abilities, custom products. If you need anything, let him know. Go to his website, check it out. He's always got some great products. Uh,
I'll, I'll see if I can add a couple of those links in. I'll also add and shout out KFK Designs. I'm pretty sure Kelly will be back as well. Another quad that makes adaptive tools. similar to market abilities. So check out all these cool companies if you are going to be at the expo. Check out, they're all small businesses, disability owned, and uh, great to support. So we appreciate all you guys.
Yeah, I always look up his name, and he's got another one for that. And let's see here. And he did not put what booth he's at, but he is there. Check him out. Wait. Um, nope, he just said join us. Please join us at the Booze Expo. Oh, 158, booth 158. There it is.
158. Okay. Awesome. Well then, yeah. So check out 158, and then I'll have to find out if I can look up at least the links you can check out or their Instagrams. You can follow and see. I'm sure they'll have information for where their booths are. But just go check out the expo if you are going Long Beach Convention Center this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
But, all right. Anything else, Bobby?
No, thank you everyone for. I saw a bunch of love and support. Thank you, and I get so much love and support from you guys. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, that's what exactly we're not the support. The this is the support we get support. You get it's all we're all the community here. We're all here for each other. All right, you guys. Thank you again for watching, hanging out with us. We'll be back on Thursday with another show with the Rolling Over the Hill couple guys and maybe Bobby and Chad showing off a little bit of the expo. So check that out, and then we'll check out the channel and see. I think maybe Saturday and try to do a stream uh, for the expo. So we'll see. But all right, you guys. Live to roll, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time.
Lift the room.